Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on today's video. I've got something special to show to you. I'd done a remembrance video there obviously for the D-Day landing some time back, and I mentioned that I had an original of this, the original. This is a replica, and my family brought it over recently and asked them nicely to bring it through. So I wanted to show you guys. This is the original World War II lighter that was issued to the GIs back in World War II. And this is the last one I have, so I thought I'd do a video before I sell it. Therefore, you guys are welcome to take a look. So what makes these ones so special, right, is that the cases were changed. Obviously, they were initially made with brass, and then, of course, they changed them to steel. But in order to protect them from corrosion, what they did was they coated them with a black finish, kind of a black enamel. And then when it baked, it actually created a crackle effect. And then the name Black Crackle was born for the Zippo lighter. You can see it there on the lighter surface itself. This one has seen quite a bit of action, if you can call it that, in regards to the wear on it. I did have another one of these, which I sold. I found this in an antique shop in Cape Town many years ago. And it was lying. They obviously didn't have a clue what they had, because there was three lighters. One was the chrome one was the chrome lighter, which is quite rare, but isn't as collectible. And then there was two Black Crackle lighters. And luckily, I knew exactly what it was when I first saw it, and I was like, I've got to get these because they were going for an absolute bargain. I think they were 30 rand for three lighters, which is the equivalent of about $2. The going price for these can be anywhere from $250 to $300-400, depending on condition. Some of them are going for a lot more than that on eBay, but I thought I'd show this to you anyway. I will be putting this on eBay in the near future. I just thought I'd have it in my hand before I say goodbye to it. Also, what is original about this lighter as well is the 3-barrel hinge here on the side. So with all the original lighters, sorry, it's not going to zoom in properly. That might help. There's a 3-barrel hinge here. With all original lighters, they came with a 3-barrel. As time went by, obviously Zippo's got a lifetime guarantee on their product, so if anything happens to it, you send it back and they repair it. So a lot of them were repaired. However, the 3-barrel hinge here is still in perfect condition, perfect working condition. And of course the lighter itself still works. This is the original chimney as well for it, also made of steel, hence why it's in the condition that it is. And of course they used cotton for the inside of the new ones, or some sort of synthetic material that they put inside there. Also, in relation to the new one itself, you've got it's a 7-barrel hinge, they refer to it. This is the barrel here. Sorry, seven-hole chimney, beg your pardon. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the newer ones are 8-holed. They still work on the same mechanism. So this here is the flint. So obviously unscrew it, you can put the flint in, and there's the wheel itself. You might see the original writing on here. I don't know if you probably can't, guys, unfortunately, but there was writing on here. I'm going to try to see if might be on this side, and where it had the original patent number. You can see that was the original colour back over here, but it's since worn off. However, this is as original as you can get. Also, the original wicks were made of part asbestos back then, just mainly because of the flame. I haven't replaced anything on this. This is as the original itself, which is pretty cool. And here's what the inside was. The reason why as well these were lopsided, in order to save metal, they used tops and bottoms with the same, so they didn't have a flat bottom on these, because in most cases the GIs were going to place them sideways. They weren't going to have them they were going to place them sideways rather than have them standing up, which obviously most modern lighters now pretty much does. So these have a rounded bottom. You can even make out Zippo there on the bottom, and some of them actually on the top also have Zippo on the top, which again is just it's a double bottom. So they've used the bottom for the top and the bottom, which I had, but the previous lighter I had that. However, this is a real piece of history, this. You know, again, someone had this in their pocket when they were fighting in World War II. These were only issued to the soldiers back then. So, you know, it's a real piece of history, this. And it's fantastic to show this to you guys. And of course, even it flips open, clinks. It's still in great condition, working order as well. You do get a lot of people who prefer to use the original lighters. They don't bother with the new ones. But there you go. You also check the size out as well. They were very much square. The pattern numbers were on the bottom here, but obviously they coated them in black, so you can't see them. So look at the size there. Also check the hinges. You've got a three barrel hinge, and then there was a 4-barrel hinge replaced it. On the earlier ones, they had an outside hinge as well. I've actually got a replica of the 1932, one of the first Zippo lighters that were ever made. I've got a replica of it, and it's got an outside hinge. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do a comparison for you. But this one I haven't used. This is one of 10,000. There's, just in case those who missed that last video, this is 4,815. This is what the original lighter would have looked like in its finish. If you look at the bottom there, that's what, obviously that is not coated. These were brought out in 2004 to commemorate the D-Day landings. There's the pattern number 2032695, made in the USA, something you don't see very often. So still a fantastic replica, all the same, very collectible. You don't really see that many of them, and there you go, you've got D-Day Normandy 60 years anniversary. But I thought you guys want to enjoy that. A real piece of history that we have here, and it's an absolute pleasure to show it off. So again, thanks very much for watching, guys. Let me know if you want to see the 1932 Zippo lighter. It's a very interesting design, very big, very angular, no longer smooth and rounded. So thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate it, guys. You know, you guys are just fantastic. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. I really appreciate all your comments, and I've replied to all of them. So thanks again for watching, and guys, I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget the live streams during the week. Drop in as well, you know, even if it's a quick 30 seconds. Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to, you know, give the thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Take care, everybody, and see you on the next one.